When you're chewing on life's gristle, don't worry, give a whistle. And this'll help things turn out for the best. And wait for it. Always look on the bright side of life. Always look on the light side of life. Do 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 do. If life seems jolly rotten, there's something you've forgotten, and that's to laugh and smile and dance and sing when you're. It's okay. Sorry, guys. I was just watching Ted's there. Oh, bless him. Oh my God. Anyway, you will hear, hopefully, guys. Jay, how are you? Sorry, it's not a good day. I don't know why I'm laughing. Poor Teddy has got a lump on the side of his face, and I just took him to the vets there. They want to take him in tomorrow morning, put him to sleep, and do an examination and everything like that. So it's not probably the best happiness time to be. I was a little bit worried. I felt it this morning. Now they believe it's only an abscess, so hopefully that's all it is. They can sort it out tomorrow. But yeah, he's got to be put to sleep tomorrow. Drop him off for 9 o'clock in the morning, then pick him up in the evening. So, it's a little bit worrying. It's come up pretty quick. Teddy, he's in good form. He's had an antibiotic and he's got a painkiller as well. Like I only noticed it. It's just that the past few days, like he's not been wanting to play with his ball. As you can see, he's in fine fettle here. He's good. Wait, Ted. Wait, come here. But oh, I can't even show you guys. But on the side of his mouth here, on the outside, like he's got a big lump, and I only noticed it this morning. And I mean, I give him a lot of fuss, and I would be petting him all the time, and it was only this morning when I was playing around his mouth that he goes to bite me and everything. I thought, what the hell is that like? And noticed this lump at the side of his mouth. So I rang the vet straight away. I thought, I'm not even going to leave it. I'm not going to see how it turns out or anything like that. I phoned the vet straight away, and I got an appointment for 5:20 this evening, took him across there, and they said they'd like him in tomorrow to do further investigations on it. So hopefully it's nothing to worry about and that it is maybe just an abscess. But usually if you throw the ball for him, like he would be going mad. He'd be chasing it around the garden, bringing it back. You'd throw it again. And yeah, this could go on for like 10-15 minutes. Then he'd take a little break. He'd come into the house and then he'd be looking at you with them puppy eyes as if to say, come on, Dad, come on, Mum, I want to play ball again. So I bet it's just an abscess. They can fill up fast. Hugs to Teddy. Thanks a million, Jay. I appreciate it. I really, really hope so. He's here at the side of me. I mean, he's in no pain at all. Like I say, he had an injection and he had antibiotics and everything like that, just in case. Now he is in fine form. Other than that, but when you feel this on the side of the face and everything, you do panic. You think of the worst. You think of the big sea and everything. I know lots of dogs which have been lost to the big sea, and I hate to go down that road. So I didn't want it to be worrying like over the weekend. So I thought, no, I'm going to get him in this afternoon. So like I say, he's going in tomorrow morning. They'll put him to sleep and they'll check him over and everything like that. And if it's an abscess, then they're going to lance it and they're going to sort it and obviously dress it and everything like that. So all being well, everything goes well, and it's nothing more than that. But the poor little man. Yes, Teddy, you cost me a fortune, mister. You are. Oh my God. There's something. He just put his head down in there then and got a little bit of a shock. You cost me a fortune, yeah. You do, mister, but you're worth it, aren't you? Because you're the best boy. You're the best boy. You are. And we'd do anything for you, wouldn't we, eh? Yes. We would do anything for you. We would. We'd remortgage the house if we had to. Well, hopefully not anyway, guys. But yeah, I guess I would go to the ends of the world to protect my doggies. I always have done in the past, and I guess I always will do. He is so worth it. Lucky Teddy J. I know, and that's what I'm saying. Look, he can't be that bad. Look, I know he's Teddy. Leave it. Leave it. Yes, leave it, you. Leave it. Stop biting sticks. Yes, mister. Here we go. Look, just so you can actually see. Look. Oh, he's catching flies now. Oh, he's a good fly catcher. Yes. What are you? Ted is in his element. Well, I like to think so, Jay. From his, I'm not sure what his previous life. I mean, like I say, we only had him from October this year. Sorry, this year, October of last year. So I try and bring joy and everything because I always do to all my dogs and everything I've had in the past. I've had some awesome dogs. I've had Socks, which started me on basically on Twitter and started me broadcasting and everything like that. She was an English Shepherd dog, and we had the hashtag Socks Rocks, and it was just brilliant. Every time we come across a rock or anything like that, she used to jump up there, and I'd take a picture and everything. I won some big competitions with her as well. Like she was a great dog, absolutely brilliant. Then we lost her 2 years ago, October actually. Then back in August, we lost Snoop as well. Snoop was another doggy, awesome dog, really, really nice. And what was I going to say? He died young as well, but we had the hashtag Super Snoop with Snoop. And then we said, well, I said never again because of the heartbreak which they bring when you actually lose a dog or anything's wrong with them. They bring so much heartbreak. So I said never again. And then I was contacted back in October and asked if I'd take on Teddy. And how could I resist? I said, send me a picture through and I'll have a think about it. Well, they sent me a picture through on the Friday evening. We went to have a look at him on the Saturday, and that was it. Well, I fell in love. I took him back to the house on the Saturday lunchtime, and he was a little bit hesitant for a start, and then I started playing ball with him, and he got into that, and that's wonderful memories of super family friends. Is Ted a rescue dog? No, basically he was owned by a family who know me basically through Twitter because of the all the pictures and everything I put up on Twitter and the broadcast and everything like that. They followed me for a number of years. And what had happened in the family became very, very protective. They had three dogs, and the biggest dog basically passed away a few months before I basically got him. And what Teddy decided to do, he was the next in line for the throne, you could say. So he stepped up to where the top dog had been, and he became too protective basically. And the wife of the household there, he wouldn't let anybody near her, and they got a little bit scared then because he had young children as well, and they was worried that Teddy would become too protective, that basically anybody going near the wife and everything like that, that Teddy would actually bite. And the other dog, like I said, they initially had three, they lost one. So there was Teddy and then this other dog as well. And Teddy, being as he thought he was the boss, he just wanted to fight the other dog. Like he wouldn't let the other dog anywhere near anybody. And he just became that sort of dog where he's so protected. Now, there is a way around that. Don't get me wrong. You can retrain a dog. Like Teddy could have been trained, he really could have, but they just didn't feel that they could afford to get him retrained. They didn't feel as if I don't know whether they wanted to get him trained. They knew what an awesome dog he was, and it broke their hearts to actually give him away. So they actually contacted me and says, would I take him on, being as I'd lost Snoop and everything a couple of months before, and I says, yeah, I would. And this is where we are today. That's wonderful memories, yeah. So that's where, yeah, so that's where we are today. And Ted's been with us now since October. And oh my God, he never leaves my side. He is such a beautiful, great dog, but he's very protective of me. As you've probably seen on some of the broadcasts as well. Like if any other dog comes in near me at all, like Teddy will go mad. He don't let any other doggies do you. Hold on a second, let me just, what are you doing, mister? What are you doing? You're not supposed to be playing with sticks. No, you're supposed to have a bad mouth. Yes, but no, he says, I just had my antibiotics. I've had my injection, Dad. And he says, unless you're going to give me the ball, he says, I'm going to chew on these sticks. Teddy, give up. He says, come on, Dad. He says, I need to move on. I need to move on. But yeah, he is just such a great dog. I'm really pleased. And I mean, when I first got told, like back in when I got first asked in October of last year whether I'd take him on, and they sent through and says, "Oh, he's a cockapoo." I was thinking, a cockapoo. Oh my God, will a cockapoo be able to handle like all the hikes we go on, all the walks we go on? Will he be able to manage and everything like that? But my God, guys, he can walk. He can walk for Ireland. We do 20 plus miles like at the weekend, and Teddy has no problem at all. Molly, my friend, how you doing? Mel, great to see you, my friend. Think of the unrequited love you would have lost if Teddy had not picked you. You are the look. Exactly, Jay. And that's the way I always think of it. And that's the way when I lost my other dog, Snoop, and I basically said on broadcast, I said, never again would I get another dog. And then I had a lot of messages actually coming through to me saying, well, what you've got to actually think about, yeah, you're going to have heartbreak when you lose a dog. When I lost Snoop and everything like that, you're going to have heartbreak. You're going to be sad for, say, for instance, a couple of months. You never going to forget about those dogs, but you've got to think about all the all the happiness that they have actually given you in your life. And that's the way I actually looked at it. And when you look at it that way, you see, I I work with a guy who lost his dog, and he basically broke him to bits, like, and he said never, ever, ever again would he actually get another dog, and that's how I was for a start. And then when I kept getting all these messages through and say, look, treat them the way you get on with them like this, please, please, please take on another dog. So that's basically what happened in the end. Uh, more looking sound for me. I am being very quiet because a lot of people go, well, seeing I know my reception is not the best, but Teddy's got to go in. He's got a lump on the side of him. He discovered it this week. They want him in tomorrow now. They're going to do an examination and everything on him and put him to sleep. So that's the story with Teddy at the minute. So hopefully it is something just like serious or anything. He is still in fine form. He's had an anesthetic. He's had uh, an antibiotic. Let me head back down to the main trail, guys. And oh, look, there he goes. Look, as soon as I move, he, he is away. But yeah, so that's the story with Teddy at the minute. We take him in for 9 o'clock in the morning, and then I'll pick him up sometime in the afternoon when he comes by. Hi, Tina. How are you, my friend? Teddy, wait, wait. So we'll pick him up sometime, probably tomorrow evening, like all being well. Am I back again? I'm gonna walk around the circle and give me that thumbs up. Good. There we go. We're back again, our routine. I do apologize. I do the copy. I don't know. I don't know what you missed me chatting on and I don't know. No, that's probably nothing to do with that. That's probably just myself, my reception. We're deep in the woods there. I love Tina, and we all to be careful. You know the story when we come up to this point of this evening. Hope all goes well with Teddy. Thanks, Mel. I appreciate it. I'll let you know that it is something simple because, as you know, we have the karaoke broadcast tomorrow evening. Now, if it is bad news or if there is, I'm not even going to look on that side anyway. We're going to stay positive. We're going to stay positive. So I won't even mention anything there. So we'll see you tomorrow night anyway. Better. Hope all goes well. Yeah, the fairy tree, guys. We are at the fairy tree. All those fairy doors yet to discover the fairies around. We often hear the leprechauns around. The leprechauns are usually underground, right behind me. But all these fairy doors, oh my God, we've got so many names on here now. I'll just take you around there. I need to keep an eye on Teddy, like I say. We've got the leprechauns in. Is this where the fair? It is where the fairies live, Molly. You got it. There are some awesome doors, and this is getting more and more every day now. This is getting more and more on here every day. Oh my God, we need to put a fairy door, and it's going to be at the top because fairies don't come down to the bottom, guys. They stay around the top. I don't know. And we got all these doors and just beautiful. But you imagine the kids' reactions when they come here. It is just wonderful to see their faces, to see their happy faces when they come across the fairy tree, or they're actually putting their own door on there as well. It's just a wonderful feeling. Then you've got something, you've got a keyring or something up there. You've got a little fishy, and a couple of little, I don't know what they are. Anyway, Teddy, stay close. That's where the leprechauns are, guys. So we have to be very, very careful. You know what leprechauns do? They are very, very mischievous. And they are only very, very small as well. Some are only like, the tallest I've seen is like 3 foot high. I have a couple fairy doors that are almost finished. Marley, awesome. If you send them to me, I will put them up. I will pay for postage, no problem at all. But yeah, very, very, very mischievous like, and they live down underneath this undergrowth. It's very, very difficult to see because look at all them wonderful ferns. I think Molly was talking about the ferns on our weekend walk as well. Well, you've got the ferns back here as well, guys, and it's just beautiful. But you can actually say, I need to check to see whether any leprechauns have been out. Yeah, it's pretty. That's being used today, guys. You can see the way it goes down into a V there. That's their little tunnel, and right along the end there. And I'm not going in there because there's lots of brambles, and I'm too tall to get in there as well. They crawl through underneath the actual thing, and then they do their mischievous stuff along near the fairy tree there. Are you on Instagram or Twitter? I'm on everything. I got a bigger following on Twitter than I have Instagram. I love ferns. I know. Look at the size of some of these ferns. Some of these ferns are like, what? They dwarf me. Oh my God, they are dwarfing me. I mean, if you look, hold on a second. Let me just show you in comparison. There you go. Now you can see how big them ferns are. They are very, very big. How you doing, everybody? Thanks so much for. I love anything. I love nature. I love animals. My big thing is trees. I love looking at some of the trees. Some of the trees in this is, like I say, one of the oldest oak tree forests in well, I'd say in Ireland, one of the oldest ones. Okay, I'll find you to get your address. No problem, Molly. No problem at all. But yeah, I'm on Insta, I'm on Twitter, I'm on Facebook, but I try and keep my Facebook like to basically family. Now, a few people have followed me on there, which I've got no problem with. But I do try. I don't really post a lot on Facebook now. I have started connecting my page. I've got a photographic page which I need to start working on. And it's the same with Instagram. I mean, how many social media platforms can we keep up with? Like I say, I've got Insta, I've got Twitter, and oh my God, it just takes so much to keep up with everything. So I tend to put a couple of pictures on Instagram whenever I can, but it's not very often. I start off with all good intentions with Instagram. I do post a fair bit on Twitter, not as much as what I used to do before HAPS, but yeah, I do post a little bit. I rarely go on Facebook. I'm exactly the same. I'm not particular or into, I don't know, you're heading here, you're heading there. So I try and keep away from Facebook as much as I can. It's mainly for leprechauns and fairies love to run through. Run, run, run. I feel a song coming on there, Mel. Lady Nevaeh, how are you, my friend? Hello and blessings from sunny California. How are you, my friend? I really, really appreciate you dropping by to say hello. Just a quick broadcast this evening, 5 minutes, and the next thing I'm on for half an hour. But we are trying to keep broadcasts down to half an hour. I don't like to keep people for too long. But hey, we're in the beautiful forest here in Ireland of Tomnafinnick. Tomnafinnick is on the border of County Wicklow. Here in Ireland, we're approximately about 30 minutes from Dublin. I live 30 minutes the opposite direction, so in theory, I live like an hour away from Dublin. That is on a good day when the traffic is not too bad, but that's not always the case. Ireland is trying to get back to normality now. A few things opening up. We don't have pubs open yet, which, to be honest, I don't mind. I can't. It's not something which I've been totally worried about during COVID. In fact, I hate to sound seen to me in the respect of find I've got a far better life. My office is 77 miles away from where I actually live. In good times, pre-COVID and everything like that, it can take anything up to 2.5 hours to get up to work in the morning. So as you can appreciate, I'm up at 5:30, and then on the road, gone 8:30, and then it takes me an hour and a half to get home. So, oh no! If I can find a place up here, I'll give you one verse, Heavenly. I'll give you one verse. I will sing it tomorrow night. All being well. All being well, because Teddy has got to go back in the vets tomorrow. He's got to go in and be put to, well, a big lump on the side of his mouth. Just for you. Teddy, are we ready? Teddy, are we ready? So bad, they can really make you mad. Other things just make you swear and curse. Oh my God. I did this on the last one. When your life is in the gutter. I've just stopped there. I've got a, believe it or not, I've got a brain blockage there. I, I've been singing it all evening, and connection not that good for me. Oh no, Lady Nevaeh, there you go. That's probably why, because I was going to start to sing. Needs going, keeps going in and out. Okay, let's move on a little bit, and then I'll get this word into my head. Heavenly, I was ready for that there. Words, but me too, yeah. Oh no, hello. Oh, just as I was about to, it's okay. If I can get reception back, I will sing it for you. If it comes back. Hi to you, my friend. How you doing? Hi, just saying, Caroline, Teddy's got to go. I just had Teddy at the vet's earlier on. He was booked in 5:20 this morning. I, uh, I, I don't know. I was a little concerned. I was trying to check his teeth this morning because he's not wanting to play with his ball at all. He plays once with his ball, he'll drop it, and that's enough for him, which is very unusual. So I was trying to check his teeth this morning, and while I was checking his teeth this morning, I noticed he got a lump on the side of his face there. So I was a little concerned. I thought, I can't leave it. I phoned up the vet straight away. I got him in at 5:20 this evening, took him across there. Hence, I ended up here because the vet's is halfway across to here as well. And they had a look and they want him back in tomorrow. So yeah, they want him back in tomorrow. They're going to put him to sleep to investigate tomorrow. They think it could just be an abscess. That's what I'm hoping. That's what I'm hoping, guys. Fingers crossed. They think it could be an abscess. They've given him antibiotic and they've also gave him a painkiller just in case he's in pain. But yeah, I got to drop him off at 9 o'clock in the morning and then pick him up probably late afternoon. So thanks, Lady May. You're very, very, very good, my friend. I appreciate that. I know, Heavenly. He is, well, like I was saying earlier, I don't give a damn how much he cost me. Like, he's cost me a fortune the last couple of months, like, but hey, he's my bestie, and as well as you, Heavenly. But he is my little sidekick, and I would do absolutely anything for him, like, so. Hope he's okay. Sending love, and we'll have him in my thoughts. Thanks, Caroline. Like I say, drop him off at 9 o'clock in the morning. Yes, I had a dog who had that. He'll be okay. Thanks, Tina. Appreciate it. He's not old. No, he's not old. He only turned 5 like a couple of weeks back. So yeah, he's only 5. He's got a lot of life, but he's not in pain. You can see our pets are family. Lady Nevaeh, oh, believe me, they are. If you'd seen If you'd have seen what I used to broadcast on Periscope, I had 2 other dogs as well. I had Socks, where all you've got to do is put hashtag Socks Rocks into Twitter or anything like that there, and you'll see pictures of my lovely girl who I lost 2 years ago. And also Snoop, who was Super Snoop, hashtag Super Snoop. I lost Snoop in August of last year. And I was contacted basically because people follow me on Twitter and everything like that. I was asked if I'd take Teddy on because he'd become very, very protective. So how could I refuse? How could I refuse? Caroline, you're very polite, my friend. My words are getting mixed up tonight. Healing energy and speedy full recovery. I know, Heavenly. I don't know whether he's going to have to wear a collar again for 10 days. That will absolutely break my heart. If Teddy has to wear a collar tomorrow evening, my heart's going, I just feel so, so sorry for him with having to wear a collar. I had a 15-year-old with tooth sore, mouth issues, and he was too old to operate on, so they gave him raw chicken, which cured it. Really? That's an interesting one. He lived till 17. Wow. Now, Teddy does not get any sugar. He doesn't get anything which is sweet. He basically gets cooked chicken and his nuts every night. He'll get tuna as well. He gets fish as well. He gets mincemeat as well, but never anything sweet. I won't be giving him. He does eat a few grapes, not grapes, a pear. He actually was eating pear the other day, a bit of fruit and everything like that. Not a lot, but yeah, he did. Teddy is a star. I know, he's just the best bestie. So yeah, I appreciate all the thoughts. Just like I say, 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, I'll be dropping him off, and he's usually there for best part of the day, actually, because they obviously put him on a drip and everything like that. So you'll notice tomorrow night, if I do a broadcast tomorrow night, you'll notice that he'll have shaved paws as well, where the drip and everything goes in. He needs hard things for his teeth. Oh, he gets special Dentax bones as well, Tina. And like I say, he does play with his ball, but it's only just from the last couple of weeks, since he did his hip, actually, since he had problems with his back leg and everything. I remember when he couldn't go walking or anything for a matter of a few days and everything like that. It's ever since then, he's just not interested in his ball. And I thought it was something to do with his leg, that basically it was giving him bad memories. But then it's just been going on the past couple of days. And like I said, I thought I'd check his teeth this morning, and that's when I noticed he got a lump on the side. Teddy, there's a famous homeopathic conventional vet in Westcourt. I was lucky to live by them and saw him. People travel from all over Ireland to see. Caroline, believe it or not, I actually had Socks down there. Socks was actually put to sleep down there back in 2018, and it absolutely broke my heart. Yeah, my English Shepherd, like I literally spent several £1,000s on her trying to get her fixed. Like, she had so many different operations and they still couldn't figure out. And in the end, basically discovered it was a twisted intestine, like, and she wasn't even fit for the journey back from Cork to me. So 3.5 hours, and I don't know whether you can to hear me there. Teddy, come here. Yeah, I took her down thinking, yeah, no problem. I was down. I had to leave like 3 o'clock in the morning. I got down to Cork like on I think it was a Thursday or a Friday. And believe me, oh my God, the hardest day of my life. I had a telephone call come lunchtime, and basically I was told it wasn't good. It wasn't good news. And I says, well, I'm heading back to the vets now. I'll come in. So I got in there at lunchtime, like, and the vet come over and says, it's really no good. We need to operate straight away, as in now, and it's going to cost you like another €7,000 on top. I says, I'm not worried about the money at all. I says, I will pay anything, but what's the percentage? What chances has she actually got? And basically was down to single figures chances of surviving it, because they had to give her a slight anesthetic to do the radiology, or the thing she went down for initially, and they said very, very slim chance. So I actually phoned my vet back home. I phoned another vet as well to get second opinions and everything like that. And I was basically told to let her go. And oh my God, it was the hardest thing in my life, like, to let her go down in Court and then have that journey to come back to. It took me like 3.5 hours to drive back. And you know, the worst thing is, I've got an estate car and I had it all done out in the back. I had the seats put down and everything like that, so she could actually come up to me. So she could, because we went in the dark in the morning, like, and it was pitch black, and I kept putting my hand back and rubbing her head and everything like this. But anyway, cut long story short, when she basically passed away that day, the vet put her back into the car. Okay, one side of my car at the back, the seats was actually still down. And the trouble is, the way the vet actually positioned her head was like here, and that was the side that the chair was actually looking down. So every time I looked in the mirror for the back and everything, all I could see was Socks, and I cried all the way back from Cork back to the house. I was heartbroken. It absolutely knocked me for six. But it's the same with all my dogs. I've been in bits when I've lost dogs. Even when I lost Snoop last August, like, I was in a mess, like, and it took like 3-4 weeks before I even got up the mountains again. Like, I just didn't want to walk. It came to the stage where, yeah, I'll head out tomorrow. I'll go tomorrow. I'm good. I'll go tomorrow. And then tomorrow would come, and it was a matter of, yeah, I'll head out tomorrow. Yeah, I'll go tomorrow. And it never came for 3 weeks on a trot. I didn't go out for a walk at all. And then let me just catch up on a few. Sorry, my apologies. There's a famous, yeah, I got that. So I was so it was the mouth which explains it. Oh wow, oh gosh, how awful for you. So sorry to hear. I'm sure Teddy will be fine. Yeah, I am always look on the bright side of life. Exactly, Evan. So awful when our pets get sick. Caroline, oh my God, absolutely. But you see, it's worse for the pets when the pets get sick, because they can't turn around and say, I've got a bad mouth, Dad. I've got a bad leg, Dad. I've got a bad tummy, Dad. Please take me to the vet, Dad. Whereas a young child and everything can point, can actually tell you, with them. With a pet, you have no idea, guys. And when you've got a lad like Teddy, he's just so hyper and so wants to play and everything like that. So yeah, but that's back to that. What I was saying. Hello for great. But I can imagine they are family. They are. But yeah, back to socks. Like put in the car, and as you can imagine, all the way back. But yeah, Snoop. When I lost Snoop, I didn't go out for a walk at all for a good while. Like took 3 weeks, and then I went to Mount Leinster, and I was broadcasting. I haven't done any broadcasting for a while. I think it was Periscope. Yeah, it was Periscope. Anyway, I got to the top of Mount Leinster, broadcasting away, all good. I sat under the actual tower at the top there, and I broke down on Periscope. I absolutely, I was in bits. It, everything just came back to me. All the memories came back to me of socks, of Snoop, and I actually cried on broadcast. And I'm a big lad. I'm a brave lad like this. But by God, yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I just absolutely knocked me for six. They used to learn to, they need to learn to talk. Exactly, Caroline. Totally agree. Absolutely. Don't they ever? If only they could tell us, hey? If only they could tell us. And maybe this little lad, but you can see his tail's wagging like still, but I can't really get close enough to show because it's on. Come here a minute, mister. Yeah, no, I don't want to disturb. I was going to actually show you, but it is quite a big lump as well, and he's come up. He seems happy. He is, yeah. But then again, he has had a antibiotic and a painkiller, Caroline. So whether that's done the trick for him, he's eating a bit of grass now. So, but yeah, so it's 7 o'clock. I need to start making tracks because I need to give him his dinner. He's not allowed anything to eat after 9 o'clock this evening. After 9 o'clock this evening, he's not allowed any food because obviously he's got to fast because he's going in there first thing in the morning. California woman, how are you, my friend? Good to see you. Dogs, are you best? Are you best friends? Absolutely best friends. They are our best friends. And Caroline will actually vouch for me on there. Henry is Caroline's best friend as well. And I love my dogs to bits. Thinking of both of you. Caroline, you're a star. Listen, guys, we've been on slightly more than 30 minutes. I try to keep my broadcast now to 30 minutes. We've been on like 37 minutes. So I really, really appreciate the shoulder to lean on this evening. Hello, you two. Hi there. How are you doing? Good to see you. Butch and Zoe. I guess that's another doggy. Caroline, thanks a million. You're very, very kind for the hat. So, listen, guys, I'm going to love you and leave you. I will be back tomorrow evening, all being well, and I'll give you an update on how Teddy is like. So, wish him luck anyway. He's here now. He's still in fine form, and hopefully, it's nothing too bad anyway. And I'm sure it's not going to be. So, guys, no matter where you are around the world, stay safe, be good, but most of all, guys, be kind. We appreciate each and every one of you. And you know what it is, guys. It's a 3-2-1 from me and Teddy. Have a great evening, everybody. Thanks. We're all praying for best. Thanks, Tina. I appreciate it, my friend. Thanks, Caroline. Thanks for the award. You're very, very kind. I really appreciate that, Caroline. Listen, we will catch up at some day time tomorrow. Caroline, I might give you a message either sometime during the day if I don't do a broadcast or anything. California woman, I appreciate that, my friend. So, guys, for myself and Teddy, guys, it's a 3-2-1, and we are out of here, guys. Have a wonderful evening, no matter where you are. Take care, be good, but most of all, be kind.